Being a teacher, I think one of the most important aspects of being a successful teacher is being someone of integrity. And that means if you say you're gonna do something, you gotta do it. If you promise the kids there's a game or a movie on Friday, if you promise them that you're gonna bring in a prize because they won a competition, you gotta be a person of integrity. So today in class, when two kids were talking during the vocab test, they got a 0. And I don't allow kids to retake things if you're talking during an assessment. Now, that can be a hard pill to swallow for kids, and I could see in the moment that was something they weren't used to. But here's why I'm telling the story. Because one of those students came back later and told me that they weren't cheating, and I said, well, what do you think should happen in this situation? And the student said, well, it is what it is, it doesn't matter. And I said, no. One of the other important attributes of being a successful teacher is helping kids to advocate for themselves. So I said, well, tell me what was happening and tell me what you think I should do. And so we talked about it, and I'm gonna allow both students to retake the assessment tomorrow, but only because someone showed up and advocated for themselves. When you have students that get a poor grade, that get in trouble for something, that you thought were off task and you had to put them on task, all of these things I want kids to know all the time. If I say or do something that you think is not just, please say something about it. Our students need to know that their success that they have in life is going to largely be predicated on a couple of things. One is your ability to advocate for yourself. 2 is your willingness to have uncomfortable conversations. And 3 is knowing that their voice in all of that matters. School is a place for us to practice that with our young people. Does a vocab test matter in the grand scheme of life? Not really, but what I can help a kid really learn from that moment is even if you did something out of pocket, even if you did something wrong, to come back, to have the conversation, and to work through it with other people. And so if you guys are watching this, I hope you studied tonight. You did a good job today. I'm proud of you.